I've been doing some spring cleaning around my house recently, and I found this big box filled with old cookbooks from my parents' house. A lot of it is a weird mix mash of old 80s cookbooks and vegetarian cuisine that no one, even vegetarians, would like to eat, I guarantee it. But one thing I did find was this classic baking book, and one of them is a brilliant old-fashioned recipe for banana cake. Not banana bread, but old-fashioned banana cake. A full-size cake with a rich cream cheese topping on top. It is absolutely amazing, and I had to share it with you. Check out this classic banana cake on the One Pot Chef. First things first, in a large mixing bowl, I've got 125 grams of unsalted butter. I recommend using unsalted butter when you're making a dessert, but you can use regular butter if that's what you happen to have on hand. And to that, I'm going to add in 3/4 of a cup of caster sugar or superfine white sugar. And using an electric hand mixer, we're going to beat the butter and the sugar together until it is creamy and slightly pale coloured. It should take a couple of minutes. Next, I'm going to add in 2 eggs. I'm going to add 1 egg at a time, just like that. And we're going to beat each egg in until it's all nicely incorporated, and then add the next egg in. Add that other egg in too. I'm also going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract and just beat that in as well. Right, we'll just set that aside while we work on our dry ingredients. Into another mixing bowl, I'm going to add in 3/4 of a cup of plain all-purpose flour, 3/4 of a cup of self-raising flour, and 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda or baking soda. And we're just going to carefully stir this together just till they're all combined. Next, add the dry ingredients back into the wet ingredients, like so. And just gently stir everything together until it's all nicely combined. There should be no dry floury bits. And of course it wouldn't be a banana cake without bananas, so I have mashed up 3 large bananas, which I am just going to add into our mixture here. And you can also add in 1/2 cup of chopped nuts of your choice right now. However, I know that one of the people going to be eating this particular cake has a nut allergy, so I'm going to substitute nuts for 1/2 cup of chopped banana chips, which I've just roughly chopped up. And just quickly mix that together. And that's looking absolutely gorgeous. Right, time to pop this into a cake tin. Here I have a 20 centimetre or about an 8-inch cake pan, which I've lightly greased with some spray-on oil, and I've lined the base with some non-stick paper. Now, all we need to do is transfer our beautiful thick cake batter right into the cake pan. And just using the back of a spoon or a spatula, we're just going to smooth this so it's nice and even on top. And our banana cake is ready to go into the oven. Preheated oven 180 degrees Celsius, about 360 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to bake this for about 50 minutes or until a skewer inserted into the centre of the cake comes out clean. Our cake just came out of the oven and the whole kitchen smells like bananas. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now we're just going to leave the cake in the tin for about 10 minutes before we transfer it onto the wire rack to cool completely. Then we can start working on our beautiful cream cheese frosting. To make our cream cheese frosting into a large mixing bowl, I've got 60 grams of unsalted butter and I've got 125 grams of Philadelphia style cream cheese. Now both the butter and the cream cheese are at room temperature, so they'll be nice and soft and easy to beat. Now using the electric mixer, we are just going to beat these two together. To that, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of freshly grated lemon zest. This isn't going to have a huge effect, it's just going to add this nice little lemon background flavour to our frosting. And lastly, we're going to add in 3 cups of icing sugar. That's powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar, depending on where you live in the world. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sift in a bit at a time, just to get rid of any lumps, and we're just going to then beat it in after each addition. Now just going to beat that in. And just one last final mix. Oh, and there we have it. A beautiful, thick, delicious frosting. Look how thick that is. Wow. Let's put this on the cake. I've placed our banana cake onto a plate, and I'm just going to carefully put our beautiful cream cheese frosting on top. I'll just swirl that around so it's nice and even. We've got this lovely big thick layer of cream cheese frosting on top. And if you want, you can decorate this with a few scattered nuts on top or some more of the banana chips if you're going with that. Otherwise, this is ready to serve. And here we have our completed classic banana cake, looking absolutely sensational. That beautiful layer of cream cheese frosting on top. I put a couple of banana chips on top just to decorate. I'm not much of a decorator, but I figure simple, classic, elegant. You don't need to muck about with too much on this one. And this is a great baking project for anyone who doesn't have much experience in the kitchen, who wants to give it a go, because this is a very simple and easy to follow recipe. It's very forgiving. I guarantee you will have an absolutely fun time having a go at this, and the taste, oh my heavens, the taste you just can't beat. And take a look at that. You can see all that beautiful banana and the banana chips all the way through it. Now, I've cut a small piece. I'm just going to have a little taste of this just so I can describe it to you guys. Oh, better get some of that frosting. There we go. Oh, it's really crumbly. It's falling apart. It's beautiful. Oh, wow. That is so yummy. It's got a very light banana flavour to it, but there's chunks of banana all through it, not just from the banana chips, but from the mashed banana itself. The cake itself, it's moist, but it's crumbly. It really sort of falls apart. And that lovely cream cheese frosting on top has got that nice creaminess, but it's also got a bit of a zing from the lemon in it as well. Absolutely delightful. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos and more content at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you next time. If you haven't checked out my new website, go and check it out, OnePotChefShow.com. You'll find all my latest videos there, along with articles and all sorts of extra content that you won't find anywhere else. You'll also find links to my social media accounts, so if you want to join up on any of my accounts, whether it be Facebook or Blue Sky or Instagram or anything else, go and check out the links over there. Well guys, thanks for watching, lots of love, and I'll see you next time.